answer for that. But then usually we have I have a more human answer for that, right? So, of course, the body, without nourishment, without sleep, without things, the body can collapse. Brain without enough electrons firing off, brain can shut down, or too much, vice versa. What about the soul? They say emotionally heartbreak can affect the body to such a level that the soul is shaken. Like the loss of a dear loved one hurts as so much that the soul can't take it. It's similar to when you're burnt out. You're so emotionally or like spiritually just head down, one foot walking in front of the other through the storm, through the hurricane. And that's because that's all you know until you're literally on your knees, frustrated, down on your luck. But we always have to remember those lessons we were taught as children. But when we become adults, we tend to forget those. But we were taught those for a reason. Simple as when you're down, you're supposed to be down. Be as down there as long as you need to be. But when it's time to rise, wipe your tears, dust yourself off, get back on your feet. Because once you feel motivation or you remember that person, they will want you to do as you were doing, to do great in their memory. Or when the soul is recharged or motivated again, that spark finally. So with that, y'all, just a question I wanted to perceive, y'all. I hope someday I get to hear y'all opinions on the matter. But y'all be good. Can I get a yay yay? Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get a stream deck. Period.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. This is some last minute, out of the blue idea that me and KU had. What we're gonna do is we're gonna chill. We just gonna chill today. We just gonna talk. I might, you know what? Let me put on some lo-fi, just a little bit of lo-fi. I'm gonna say hello to everybody, but I kind of want to tell y'all what this might end up being. A little bit of lo-fi hip hop, really low in the background. Started from the beginning. Turn that volume down really low. Just a little subtle little thing. Hey, you say something so we could confirm that everybody could hear you?
Yes, sir.
Chat?
Talk to me.
Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear him. If not, I'll just hop on my phone and get on the stream. Ja, my boy, thank you for passing by. Chase, my boy, hello.
That thumbnail is fucking hilarious.
I know, it's man funny. Okay, so I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, King Yorameshi.
Come on now.
Now, this is what we want to do. we want to set up a stage where we talk about not only about pop culture but gaming news and stuff like that. I left the chat in the middle so we could see you guys. Mods, you guys know you guys could throw out gifs and pictures and it'll pop up in the chat. But what I want to do is not that I want to fully ignore you guys, but at the end of the stream is when we'll open up the chat for like an open forum where you guys can ask us questions, or you're like, but for right now it's gonna be an A and B conversation. Y'all are just gonna experience it. What I want to do is create a content where, like, if y'all got a bowl of food in front of y'all, whether it's today or tomorrow or whatever, you got something to watch and listen to. All right?
I was wondering where he was going with that, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. A little bowl of, you know, Cheerios or some Fruity Pebbles, and you looking for something to watch, this is going to be them videos. So as much as I would love to play some video games with you guys, this is going to be a really dope Just Chatting. It's going to be a special 5-part episode. If it picks up, we might make it into a pod, but that all depends on you guys not only leaving a like on this stream, but also going to KU's page and leaving a like on his stream. We're going to come together at the end of these 5 episodes, see if maybe we should go ahead and start a podcast ourselves. But before we start all of that, thank you guys for giving us your time. I hope you guys had a good weekend. Sit back, relax, grab some snacks. We're going to talk some shit. We have absolutely no direction in which we want to take this, but we're going to just start. We're going to just start. How about you, KU? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm
Thank
chilling,
you for whoever
boy.
hit that subscribe button. Love ya.
I'm ready to talk shit.
Me too. Me too.
I'm ready to talk shit, honestly. There's so much shit to talk about.
Where do we start, son? Where do we start? Usually we get together around this time anyways. Do you want to start off with what do you think your game of the year contenders are going to be, or you think that's too early for you to tell? Because I know you've been busy. You've been putting in some work and some overtime.
Facts.
So I know you have...
If I had to give you a top 3 right now, what I think game of the year is, I'm just going to go off what I've been hearing. So Donkey Kong is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, Expedition 33. I keep hearing about that.
When you play it, son.
And there really is a lot of games, bro. Damn.
I'm telling you, it's a crazy year this year. Crazy year.
There's a damn, son. I'm really trying to.
I know what the contenders are gonna be.
Yeah, let me.
I put it in the group chat that we built privately, but it's going to be Silk Song.
Okay.
Hades 2, Death Stranding 2.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Right.
And Blueprints, which is the only one from that list that I have not played. Blueprints.
Was it like a spin-off of Blue's Clues?
No, it's a spin-off the word Blueprint, where apparently you're like this, it's a roguelike, just like Hades, but apparently you go into different rooms and you're supposed to solve puzzles. The faster you solve the puzzle, go to the next room. You're supposed to get to, I believe, the 34th or 38th room. But everybody has said it's the highest rated game this year. With everything that's come out, it's the highest rated game. Yeah.
Blueprint?
Blueprints.
Oh, Blueprints.
Blueprints, but it's a play on blueprint because you're an architect. But yeah. That's the highest rated game this year. Now, even with Ghost of Yotei coming out, I've heard that Ghost of Yotei, even though it's a great sequel, it is a safe sequel. It just builds upon a good foundation, which is fine. Same thing like I said in our chat. I just think Ghost of Yotei is just going to be the new Assassin's Creed. I think, yeah, it is. They're just going to take the Ghost moniker and then just throw it throughout history of Japan. That's why we didn't get... Yeah.
This guy. Bro, it's only the second game. How the fuck you gonna make that assumption?
The first one, there's 2 different protagonists in 2 different time eras.
Okay.
So you get what I'm saying? The next game wouldn't keep up with like a prequel to Yotei. It will be Ghost of something else. Well, what's that one place in Japan where like all the ghetto shit in anime be happening? Ghost of Shibuya. Yeah.
Ghost of Shibuya is crazy.
Ghost of Shibuya will be the next one.
On the bullet train and all that.
Shibuya really is Fordham Road over there in Japan. Everything
I'm fucking
in
outta here.
anime be happening in Shibuya.
I'm out of here, son. This nigga's. Yo, there's no way, son.
You know it's the truth.
There's no way, son.
What was the
I'm trying
Jujutsu had Shibuya in shambles after?
Facts. Facts.
Oh,
The culling games.
how'd you like the Demon Slayer movie?
Ooh, wait. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't seen an anime movie that good since Broly. Since Dragon Ball Super Broly.
I'm happy
Like, I
you
haven't
mentioned
seen
that.
I haven't seen an anime movie look that good since that. And that shit still don't look better than Broly.
I'm so glad you said that because I missed out on Broly. So Demon Slayer was my first like anime in
this
theaters.
nigga, what?
Yeah, I know. I missed out on Broly because I was like, damn, what if nobody showed up for this shit? But then I heard it was fucking packed and motherfuckers was charging up in the theater and everything.
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I know.
Yo, bro, you're
I know.
crazy, son.
I
You're
know,
crazy,
I
son.
know, bro.
I'm starting to think you didn't have a TV.
I know, son. And it was
I'm starting
and
to think you didn't have a TV. That
I watched that shit on Hulu like a peasant.
nigga, man.
But then I went to go see Demon Slayer
Make me sick.
and I went dressed up and everything. I mean, look at my little got my little
Rightfully
shit
so.
right here.
Rightfully so.
Here's my thing
I'm
though.
weak. I'm weak.
AMC and
I don't
any
know where
movie
my shit
theaters out there. AMC and any movie theaters out there. I need y'all to understand something when it comes to anime fans, because they did something very shisty in the middle of that movie, and it was a long ass movie. We're talking about like
experience facts.
2 hours and 40 something minutes in a theater with anime fans. And I understand that the movie theater industry is kind of like in a roller coaster and it dips like OD. You cannot be playing around with that AC when it comes to anime fans, son. Anime fans are some of the mustiest motherfuckers out there. And the AMC I went to throughout the movie was dipping up and down with the AC, and the motherfucker next to me was woofing. Woofing, son.
That boy was using stank breathing, son.
So much shit did not make sense with that dude. He came in with a book bag. Maybe he just got off of work. He came in with a baddie, dressed in cosplay. I'm like, bro, you really winning because
she probably stink too, son.
Nah. Like, you ever come across like a girl or like a woman and you like, she's beautiful. She was beautiful. And then in a full like Demon Slayer cosplay, and like at first I thought maybe they were like brothers and sisters or whatever, but then at the end of the movie, like she was all up in his arms and kissing and whatever. Like, you know when people kind of hang out at the end of the theater? So I was like, you know what, my boy, you made this experience a little weird, but I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you. My second complaint with movie theaters is I got 3. We'll go to the second one. They're trying to get people's butts in the seats with these popcorn buckets, these special edition popcorn buckets. Y'all need to get ahead of it. And stop these scalpers from getting all these popcorn buckets, son. Because
I want back into the movie theater, bro. I bring what the fuck I want in there.
I wanted one of them cups, son. One of them Demon Slayer cups. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying no 40. That shit's $12.99 at the theaters. If you paid more than that for that cup, you are irresponsible with your money, and your wallet needs to be taken away from you. Thirdly, I don't know if it was just the luck of the draw or whatever.
Yo,
movie theaters, y'all need to chill with this recliner seats.
Wow.
Listen, son.
I'm about to debunk all this. Go ahead.
If they gonna put the recliner seats, I need actual buttons. I don't need that touchscreen shit. My hand full of butter from the popcorn.
What movie theater you going to that they got touchscreens for the recliners?
They got touchscreens for the recliners. It's not an actual button, like a physical button. No, it's just like a blue button that illuminates, and it has like,
I don't see
son.
those. Every one I've been to with the recliner,
I don't know what, bro. I don't know what setting I pressed on that shit, but that shit laid me out in a 180 degree. I was laying down, and then my hand was full of butters, and it would not let.
Yo, you had your legs up.
Legs up, laying down, bro. 2 glizzies, because the hot dogs were on point. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fucking way, son.
It's the fattest I've ever felt. Because it's one thing for you to eat in bed, but it's another thing for you to lay down and eat in bed. And I was laying down, son. I was laying down, like my body was straight.
Yo,
and then,
bro, but that's your fault.
But listen though. But because the recliner shit was touchscreen, it wasn't responding to let me stand up. So I was stuck there for 2 hours and 40 minutes laying down, son.
You're bugged out. You're bugged out. Yo, throughout the movie, first of all, the movie theater I went to, the recliner didn't have my legs up like I was about to give birth, nigga. It put my legs
at a good position, right?
At a good angle. Like it didn't even like straighten my leg out all the way. It was just like it took my feet off the floor, and I was like, oh, this is convenient.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to be laying down like how you said. That's bananas.
Nah, I was in a bed. I was basically in a bed, bro. Stuck, tortured. You ever ate a hot dog laying down?
What?
You ever ate a hot dog laying down?
All right, we should end this pod right now. We should end this shit right now.
I could not, son. I could not, and maybe I was like, okay, maybe because I'm a little bit bigger now because my job, I'm sitting all over the place. So I'm like, maybe there's a weight limit to this shit, and maybe I gotta like. My brother was looking at me like, yo, you good? I'm like, the seat don't want to go up.
No, there's no way you was good, bro.
The dude next to me's fucking woofing, smelling like he just played like
NBA Finals,
like OD, like not even basketball, son. What else is smelly?
The subway.
Worse than the subway. What?
Stop. There's nothing worse than that shit, bro.
No. Okay, you ever had the the horrible luck to be behind a garbage truck when they're loading up garbage, and that one bag pops?
That's the only shit that's worse than the subway. So the nigga smell like that?
He smelled like that.
Come on.
What I can only say is probably 11 out of 10
coming outside like that, bro. And he was dressed normally.
It felt like he just got out of work from GameStop because he had the book bag. He kind of had the flow.
He specifically said GameStop. That's funny, son.
You know the flow.
I gotta be the only nigga. I gotta be the only dude in GameStop's history that didn't stink.
Nah, I was there with you.
Oh, you were there with you. I forgot. Yeah.
I was there with you. I wore deodorant, son.
Shit was an anomaly. Like we was both like rare breeds.
Talking about GameStop, were you working at the time when everybody got that email that all the strategy guides got put down to like a penny?
Yeah. I took mad of them shits home.
I only bring that up because I miss strategy guides.
I took mad of them shits home, bro.
I miss
ones. There was a Zelda one at the time I was still working. I think it was for what game had re-released at the time? I think it was Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss strategy guides, bro. You know why I miss strategy guides? Is because as a content creator, I think one of the most annoying shit when you get into this career is that the only people that really prosper in this are either people that have no jobs and this is the only thing they have going for them, or people who have wealthy enough parents where they don't have to work and they can just play video games and make videos all day, every day. So what that creates, every time a new game comes out, before I even get a chance to fire that bitch up, there's already 20 something videos on what's the best build. Do you know this Easter egg? If you go around, it's like, bro, it's, for instance, Ghost of Yotei just came out. There's already ended like new game plus builds. Game came out 2 days ago, bro. 2 days.
It is mad annoying.
At least with a strategy guide, if I need a help, I can just look it up in the book. Now you just put how to finish this quest and you're gonna find that shit quick, and the game only been out for like 37 minutes.
I mean,
but back to Demon Slayer.
The internet, bro. Yeah, back to Demon Slayer.
How'd you like it?
Yo, honestly, bro, like it was paced perfectly. Like I was shocked because I read the manga, so I knew the shit with Shinobu and I always forget his name. It starts with a D. Pause. The upper two dude.
Yeah.
Him. I think it's Dogma, some shit like that. But I knew that shit was gonna be a while. But they kind of got right to it.
Yeah.
It was like it felt like they was trying to like get through that shit to get to Zenitsu shit, and then get to Tanjiro with Giyu, and then like set up the final fight for the next movie.
My only gripe, it was a great experience, regardless of how I was being tortured in that AMC theater. I have one little issue about the pacing, just one little issue.
If you say Akaza's backstory, I'm gonna leave this pod right now, bro.
No. I think I'm confusing upper 2 and upper 3. Upper 3
upper
was
3 is Akaza.
Who's the dude that was fighting the girl?
That's upper 2.
Okay, so upper
fans,
2,
right?
Yeah. So his fight, great fight, animated perfectly. You felt all the feels. At one point, they leave that fight and continue with the movie, and they don't go back to that fight to the end of the movie, where I audibly said, "Oh shit, I forgot about this."
I felt like that was the point.
I forgot that whole fight was even going on because it happened so early on in the movie.
I felt like that was the point. Because he really just gets her out of there, bro. Like
yeah.
You feel me? He really get her out of there.
I felt like if you would have moved that fight right around the Zenitsu fight, because that fight also went quick, you have 2 fights back to back, then you can get back to Tanjiro. But because it happened so far in the beginning that once credit starts rolling and you see upper 2 and you like, oh shit, yeah, that did happen.
But that's what I'm like, yo, bro, like. Realistically, in real time, in Demon Slayer time, Shinobu and the dude Zenitsu was fighting, they got them up out of there, bro, quick. You know, like I'm talking about, like the chapters wasn't even that long for those fights. Like it was crazy, son. So in the movie, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was paced like really fucking good because they got all of the emotional shit out the way in the beginning. Then when they went back to it towards the end, they just got straight to business. And then her subordinate showed up, and then that's setting up for the next movie. Like it was perfect, bro.
Yeah,
it was perfect.
For anybody in the chat, I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just I want you guys to basically be the way that I want to work this. It's just y'all be a fly on the wall in the conversation I'm having with KU, and then at the end of the stream is when I go ahead and bring everybody in. Nuggy, I love that pun, and just because I know this shit is gonna bother KU, happy birthday, Harry Cox.
What?
You know when you get somebody in here and they're trying to make you say some shit like Bart Simpson, so Harry, he put HRRYCOX. I love puns like that, son. I love puns like that.
I'm fucking crying. Yo, BG was good. Nah, that shit is crazy, son.
Also, chat, you guys can go ahead and throw out how you doing, John Doe? Sorry. You guys can go ahead and throw out some topics. We'll keep an eye on the chat, but like I said, at the end is when we'll do an open forum and actually talk to y'all.
Yo, I bet. Pause is crazy. Yo, but listen, son.
Yes.
Is that your only gripe with the movie?
That was my only gripe. Everything else was perfect.
Okay.
Everything else was great.
Yeah.
I love the memes that came up after the Demon Slayer thing.
With Giyu's back hurting?
No, not even Giyu's back hurting. How they kept saying every time Tanjiro fights somebody, everybody just comes out with like a sad backstory.
Yeah, that's
it's like I killed everybody and everything.
Demon Slayer is a fucked up story. I'm not gonna lie. Son.
Nah, especially the ending, which I don't want to spoil for anything. Especially my brother, because my brother, he really loves Demon Slayer, but he hasn't read the manga. And I'm like, every time I'm like, yo, you should just read it before this shit ends, because you're gonna be left surprised. I also like, I don't know if it's because we're so used to Oda still pushing out One Piece, but I love the direction of where Shonen's going, where within a year or two it's done. Like the story's all wrapped up and everything's good.
I'm a boomer, so I'm 50-50.
Nah, not everything needs to be multi-year layered and all this other shit.
That's your opinion.
I agree. But a nice and it's the same shit with TV shows. A good first season where you wrap everything up, in and out, I'm good. Not saying that I don't like One Piece for what it is, but what scares me with One Piece is like, and God forbid, knock on wood, Papa Yoda.
He already has everything covered if he passes away.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I don't want a berserk to happen, son.
It won't.
I would love for him to have a.
We pop on you, son.
I'm just saying, I would just love for him to have a good send off, like my boy from Dragon Ball had. He saw his shit end all the way,
man.
you know. My boy who made
man.
Berserk is never gonna see how it ends, and he left no manifest. He left nothing.
Listen, son. Listen. Since we're on the topic of like shonen and shit like that, I think Dragon Ball Super is not coming back, like ever.
I agree, and I think that sucks because I can see the direction in which they were heading.
The direction was perfect. The last 2 chapters, they was just training Broly.
Yeah, which was what I'm
Like,
saying. Is like, yeah,
we got that, and then now it's over.
They're building up Broly, and you know my gripe. If the last big bad is gonna be Black Frieza again, my only thing is it should be Vegeta who finishes that fight. I get it, like Goku and Frieza has this shit going on, but Vegeta has always had more at stake to finish off Frieza than Goku did.
I think Dragon Ball Super, like, now that they got into like the God forms and all that, and Marvel, like they're basically in Marvel territory.
Yeah,
like Dragon Ball now, right? So like, the problem with that is Marvel has so many characters that like they can get away with all that shit. Like, Dragon Ball still has a main cast of characters.
Yeah.
That you can't balance everybody the same way. That's why you're starting to see characters just power creep. And that's why I think like the shit, I think it's really done. Like, they power crept so much that Frieza's the strongest again.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy, bro. And he's so strong that we don't even know if he's as strong as Beerus or stronger.
Yeah.
Because of the way he got his power.
And the way that they built him up in a way where he was always that strong and never trained. So now he's actually put in effort. And like,
bro, when he showed up,
the third time he went to Planet Fitness, now he's on par with like UI Goku and Ego Vegeta.
Goku and Vegeta just finished fighting and they got healed. Right?
Max health.
Frieza showed up and popped on both of them. One hit.
Hit him with that lightning lariat.
and was like, yo, I'm not even here for y'all right now. You feel me? So I'll let y'all rock. And then dipped off. I was like, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, bro. The way he got his power was wild. Like, yo, Frieza is crazy, son.
I also find it ironic, Frieza, who historically does not like, who refers to all the Saiyans as monkeys, now has a very strong form. Where he refers to as Black Frieza.
Fucking crazy.
Came in with Black Air Force energy. Black Air Force energy. Knocked 2 of the strongest in the universe just completely out, and then just he was like, "Oh yeah, I just did some P90X. I'm stronger than y'all. So peace out."
I just did some. Okay, so look, we're gonna do this,
All
right? Because we're talking about manga a little too much.
Okay.
Right? So I'm on IGN and I was just talking to Mike about this article the other day. This article says, matter of fact, I can share my screen. Maybe it'll show you. But I'll do it anyway so my stream can see it. I'm getting bored of every PlayStation game telling the same story. I'll read the first paragraph and then we could go off from that. Guys, I know how to read, so no pressure, all right? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. Oh, shit. I'm a huge fan of PlayStation's first-party offerings. They've come to embody the sort of cinematic adventures I've always looked for when sitting down with a controller in my hand. Feeling like genuine blockbuster events meant to be savored, but where in the past this brand of glossy storytelling felt like new ground being trodden. However you want to pronounce that, trodden. I've heard it both different ways. I can't help but feel that recently it's become the well-worn road. It's not just that all of PlayStation's major releases adhere to the now trademark third-person cinematic stylings. The stable of developers has become seemingly obsessed with stories that explore the exact same themes, grief and revenge. I agree. and I'm starting to get tired of it. As a rule, these games are impeccably well made, but I'm starting to miss that era when PlayStation's range felt wider, pause, and things were a little more fun.
Two things. I too used to get laughed at when I read aloud at school.
No. When you say when you say I too, you're implying that that's the both of us. No, my friend.
I don't have a problem with the stories that Sony's telling. It's because it's not that it's a safe story, but a revenge story is a multi-layer character developing story. It's the easiest one that you can go ahead and develop a character in said ways. It's what made God of War good. It's what made Last of Us good.
But how many times can you keep playing that? In different. He's basically saying that these games are great, but they all have the same themes. If you really sit back, let's see if he names games.
No, I can already see what it will be. It will be Last of Us, Ghost, God of War.
You're right. Look, The Last of Us 2, God of War Ragnarok, Spider-Man 1 and 2.
It's not even that they're vengeance stories. You know what they are? They're modernized westerns. They're modernized spaghetti westerns.
Modernized spaghetti westerns. What the fuck is a spaghetti western?
It's where you essentially have the hero who's known as the hero comes into a situation where he is no longer the hero, where he gets basically bodied, and now he's on this vengeance quest to kind of get his name back out there, and it's that same kind of like story structure, but it's just modernized. But that story has always been storytelling. You look at Odysseus with Greek mythology, you look at anything, everybody, if you're gonna play, you want to play as the hero and you want to beat the big bad. Even Tears of the Kingdom, you can characterize that as a vengeance story as well, because you're Link going up against Ganon.
No, it's so Zelda is always revolving around the same thing, just saving Zelda and the kingdom. That's like,
yeah,
these other games, you're not really saving shit. You really getting your get back in all of these games that is named, except for maybe Spider-Man. But Spider-Man still plays into the same theme because a lot of his motivations is because somebody killed Uncle Ben. Or with Miles, who the fuck died? It was his pops. Facts.
Yeah.
You know? So it all starts around the same thing.
I think it's just the best story for you to create character development. I think that's why that's the template.
But the point he's trying to make is that
he's tired of it. Yeah.
Is that, but also another point he's trying to make is that back then, PlayStation was making these games with these themes on top of making other different games on the same type of level.
I agree, but then
like there's Ratchet and Clank. There's
it's the same thing.
If you go back even further, Jack and Daxter.
I agree, but it's the same thing. It's the same argument that I have with people when they say they want different kind of movies or different kind of TV shows. Y'all not watching them. So it's fun to say, yes, I would like to play something else. But whenever somebody tries something new, y'all don't play it.
But you got to keep it in the context of PlayStation, though.
Yeah.
So now, if you keep it in the context of PlayStation, there is no other game to play except for like Astro Boy or Astro Bot, whatever the fuck that shit is called.
Astro Bot, put some respect on that.
Astro Bot. I said Astro Boy. I'm wilding out.
I'm very conflicted with this because I get what he's saying, but I can also make and it's not even a compelling argument. I get it, but it's damn. I'm very conflicted with how I feel about that because I don't disagree.
Son, he hit it right on the head, bro. That's why Nintendo's so good. That's why Nintendo's first party games are so good, bro. Because they're all the same type of quality, but they're all different kinds of games, bro.
Yeah.
All of them. Like, they're all different. Like, Mario is not the same as Zelda. They can be having the same theme, saving a fucking princess that don't know how to save her fucking self, right? But the way they go about it is tremendous, bro. Every time Mario do it, it's some shit that changed gaming. And the same thing with Zelda. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Every time they drop a game, it's something that they do in these games that'll change gaming, son. Facts, every time.
I agree. Yeah. It's not that he's calling these games coming out bad. It's just I get it. He wants
Yeah, because he said the games are great. He said
Yeah.
they're impeccably well. Matter of fact, I get the whole quote. I get the whole quote. Just so niggas don't go in his Twitter and start going crazy. These games are all impeccably well made.
Yeah.
Impeccably. You know, so I just think that like the state of gaming, because that was what I was trying to lean into anyway.
Yeah.
The state of gaming as a whole is like crazy right now, because it looks crazy that I'm saying that now because we're having a good ass year for it.
Yeah.
But
And next
I
year's
also
gonna be
feel
even
like-
crazier.
I also feel like some of this shit these companies are doing is taking me aback a bit. Like Microsoft, that shit with the Game Pass shit, I might not ever play a game on PC from them ever again, son. Ever again. $30 a month, bro?
It's funny that you mentioned that. I have been a naysayer for Game Pass for the longest.
Bruh.
Because
They shot
and
themselves
you
in the
know it
foot,
because
dog.
we watch the Game Awards together, we watch whatever big direct or whatever's happening, and anytime Game Pass would pop up, I'd be like, this is gonna be worse for Xbox because there's no incentive for me to buy an Xbox if y'all just have Game Pass. And people kept saying, oh, what do you mean by that? I was like, your TV's an Xbox.
Right.
Right now, if you have a smart TV, there's an Xbox Game Pass app. All you need is a controller.
Facts.
So there's no need for you to buy a console. And if that keeps being the case, they're going to lean more into that. I had done research for a video that I have voiced over, but I haven't edited, where it's essentially talking about streaming apps and how their prices keep going up. And it's because initially at the start of whenever, it could be Hulu, it could be Netflix, it could be Game Pass, whatever. When they first started, they have always started at a loss. They were always in the red. So the idea was always to get popular enough to then boost up the prices so they're there in the green. Game Pass never made sense for how cheap it used to be.
And that's why this shit is happening.
I know.
Most likely.
I know. I'm not saying that.
It's just, you know what it is? Like Microsoft is just tone deaf, bro. Like they don't understand the economy right now. Like for you to charge niggas $30 a month to play your shit, like you're not even considering the niggas that bought your console. That's what that's telling me.
Yeah.
You're not considering the people that bought your console because, yo, if I paid $500, why the fuck do I have to pay $30? Like, that should be for people. Like, there should be a way for them to like distinguish or like separate who is actually on console with the Game Pass shit. Because it's like, yo, bro, $30 is ridiculous, bro. $20 is crazy. But I
would say
I understood it because you get in the games day one, and you it's like I get it. $30 is crazy, bro. Especially if you bought a console. If you're already on PC or whatever, and like Xbox was secondary to you, cool. They probably deal with the $30 because it's like, yo, I'll just pay the $30 to play some shit that came out for the month. I'll play it, then I'll cancel it. But people that own the Xbox, it's like, yo, bro, I paid you already to get the fucking shit that plays it.
Yeah.
So now I gotta pay you $30 for a month, bro.
Here's the thing. I think since
Crazy.
the Xbox One, Microsoft has been trying to find a way to move away from consoles. Because remember, Xbox One was
that's been their thing for years. Though that's every type of marketing strategy that you see from them, bro, for the last 6 to 7 years, bro, is them moving away from console gaming, son.
Yeah. I think what they wanted to be was, you remember Ouya?
Yeah.
The shit that Google, I think that's what they're trying to be. And I think they hit it on the nail with Game Pass. The pricing is crazy, but I think that's what they always intended on doing, with them, acquiring a whole bunch of gaming studios and everything. It was always to expand their library to be a streaming service.
Trash.
It sucks. It sucks. I don't know how that affects developers in terms of like having your game on Game Pass as opposed to having somebody buy the game. Like, do you allow Microsoft to put your game on Game Pass and they just pay you like a one-time payment for the licensing fee? Or
I really don't know, and that's
I don't
probably
know
why
how
we
that
don't
works.
see-
Yeah,
that's probably why we don't see as many good games on Game Pass.
yeah,
Because that's the key term, good game. You feel me? Because there's a lot of games on that motherfucker, but there's a lot of games that you are not going to download.
yeah. Because I think it wouldn't be worth it for you to do that. Because what if you end up having a Wukong where
Exactly.
you barely put any money on it? It was a good game, and you recuperated 3 times what you put into it. But if you get a one-time payment of something secure, you lose out on that possibility. Because we live in a time where all it takes is one content creator and your game could blow up overnight. Look at Queso
True.
with that indie game with the water park that he's doing. That's a $3 game that everybody's playing, just building a water park and watching him play it. So from where celebrities are making videos towards Queso talking about, hey Queso, I went into your thing, I'm suing you or whatever, and it's just, which by far, I had came across some TikTok where the dude was saying essentially that Kaisanat Mafia-thon isn't what it used to be and whatever. And I think, and as someone who's at the same age range as Kai, I think he's smart enough to understand that he's outgrowing his audience in terms of
Yes,
what is
true.
acceptable for somebody his age to continuously do. And I think, I don't know if you feel this way too, but I feel like now at 31, it's not that I want to stop playing video games and streaming games, but I also want my content to graduate to something else other than gaming, because I am starting to feel like the unk in the room.
I'm crying.
Like,
That's probably trying to do so much different shit.
yeah, so I'm not the only one then. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I've been doing different shit. Like that's why it's just like it's like it just makes sense. It's kind of like niggas that rap.
Yeah.
Like they can't rap about, like Jay-Z dropped a whole album of him being old as fuck.
The 444.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Teaching motherfuckers about not spending your money at strip club, get credit up,
Buying paintings and
shit.
real estate and everything.
Yeah, bro. Like it just comes with the times, bro. But like as long as your main shit is still the main shit, like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what you do. That's why it's a channel.
Like, I still want to do gaming, but I also do need to understand that the way that I feel about people who were my age when I was younger will permeate with a younger person looking at me now. For like, I don't see myself being 45 and unironically enjoying a Mario game the same way I would when I was a teenager or a kid. Like, I will play it. No. I will play it because I'm a fan. But to put up that kind of
fuck out, whatever Zelda come out when I'm 50, nigga, I'm gonna be hyped like that shit was fucking Ocarina of Time, nigga. Like,
nah, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that.
You're bugging.
I think I would notice my age because there ain't nothing more weird for me than being.
When I'm 50, I expect Pokemon to still be a thing.
I have a weird theory that Pokemon's all gonna be some hot ass.
Bro, that shit's gonna be trash. Yo, don't get me. Yo.
The shit is, what's the sad part about it, bro? What's the sad part about it, bro?
So I just raised my voice mad loud, so like
the sad part about it, bro, is that I'm still gonna buy it day one.
Me too.
And I know
too,
it's
bro.
gonna be some hot ass.
Me too, son. Oh my
god! How it's like, how can I?
Bro.
It's like,
once I start,
it's like, how can I not buy Pokemon? But I think what's really hurting them, and I spoke about this on stream some other time. I think what really, really hurt them is that people are making Pokemon-like games, and it's better than what we're used to playing. even if you never played Power World, you can look at Power World and be like, I like that they took what would have been Pokemon and turned it into some other shit other than it being the same thing all the time. You look at fucking Digimon. Have you seen Digimon? That shit look crazy.
It do look crazy, son.
That shit look ridiculous with the way that they're evolving, and you could de-evolve and then go to another chain of evolution. And I'm like, what the fuck? They out here shooting people like if it's Persona.
This shit crazy, bro. So you fuck with that Power World shit?
I never played it, but I when you have contenders, it makes you want to innovate more. When Pokemon was the only one in that genre, they didn't have to really do much, and you can see that in the new generation of Pokemons they be releasing.
That's a fact.
We're playing with a fucking key. This is a Pokemon that's a key, and a Pokemon that's a teacup. What are we doing?
Son, some of them Pokemon are fire, bro. I can't front. But that new Pokemon, son, I'm not gonna lie. This entire year, I was hyped for this Pokemon game, son. This entire year, bro. It's October. This shit come out in like 2 weeks. Son, they dropped the overview trailer the other day. And mind you, when games are coming out, like if it's not a game, like I'm gonna give you Zelda for an example. Like if a Zelda game's coming out, I'm watching every trailer that dropped the day it dropped. You get what I'm saying? Street Fighter, that's another one. Like Pokemon, I don't do it for Pokemon because I know I'm gonna buy Pokemon.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I just know, like whenever I hear Pokemon's coming out, I'm like, day one, I don't even gotta think about it, bro.
I agree.
Yo, son, the overview trailer is the first trailer I watched all year, bro. Because I've been seeing clips all year, pass up on my shorts and shit like that of how the gameplay is gonna be. Niggas moving around with the Pokemon, niggas dodging the rolling and shit. I was like, word, son. They turned the shit into a real. I was like, I bet, son. I watched the overview trailer. They mentioned the region of Kalos, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, this shit about to be fire.
That's X and Y, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, son. They talk about how you start off in Lumoy City. I'm like, oh, you starting off there? Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I was like, yo,
that's Paris, right? That's basically Paris.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
And I was just like, yo, son, damn, son, you starting off in Lumoy City? I forgot what gym was here, yada yada yada. I was like, yo, son, let me see what the other cities look like. Yo, bro, that overview trailer was like 5, 6, 7 minutes, some shit like that. Bro, why they never left Lumoy City?
Nah, that's your playground. You either on the street or on the roofs. Or you
why they never left Lumoy City, son?
Or you in Washington Park. That's it.
Yo, the Kalos region, that shit came out on the 3DS, dog. There is no excuse, bro. Y'all go give us one city out of the entire fucking region that you made on a portable console, a handheld. 3D, fake ass 3D. It wasn't even real 3D, bro. Yo.
It's like they saw Arceus and they were like, how can we make this worse?
Son, Arceus was mad good, bro.
It was OD good.
Arceus is one of their best games ever, bro.
It was innovative. It was fun.
And it's like, yo, bro. I'm starting to think niggas can't read. I'm starting to think like that's really what it is. Like they drop games and they don't know how to read feedback.
I think Nintendo is a great company that always has contingency plans. I think I
don't think Nintendo got nothing to do with Pokemon, bro. Like that's Game Freak.
No, I get it. But let me cook a little bit because I think Nintendo knew and they got a little sneak peek and they were like, okay, this is gonna be some hot ass, but we need to throw out a Pokemon this year because Power World and Digimon and all the other fucking Pokemon likes are killing us. We gotta throw something out. And then they hit up Sakurai and like, yo, we got something for you. He's like, oh, y'all need me to do Smash? They're like, nah. Kirby Air Riders, bring that shit back. Because
that shit about to be a banger.
I know. That's why. That's why I'm like, they're like, it's gonna be some hot ass, and we need you to go ahead and hit a home run for us.
Yo, Pokemon is really about to be cheeks, bro.
I also hate how Nintendo
and I'm really about to pay for it. Like this shit is.
That's
crazy.
what hurts.
Dead
you ever
Dead ass.
has sex with somebody and you know that shit is ass, but you like
Yo.
maybe they was just off that day, and you have sex with them again and that shit is ass again,
Yeah.
and you like, damn, I really wasted a body on for nothing. That's what this new Pokemon feels like. It feels like you know you're gonna have sex and you're excited about it, but you know that shit is gonna be so ass.
He said, damn, I wasted a body. This nigga's a serial killer, son.
That's what this Pokemon feels like, son.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm excited for Pokemon because of what we cooking up in the background, for what I put in the group chat.
Yeah, bro. I get that, bro. I'm excited for Pokemon because I know once this one comes out, the new generation is gonna come out, and they got no excuse for that.
Do you fuck with Mega Evolutions? Or do you feel like that gimmick was good for X and Y and it was good to move away from it?
I felt like Mega Evolutions is the extent that they should have did with like mechanics.
Yeah.
Because after that you get Dynamax and you get all this extra shit, bro. And what's the new shit now that was just in Violet?
The flower ship going on people's heads. Yeah, Terraform.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I think
you're doing that now, you're changing the Pokemon's type and shit mid battle. Like, I'm like, yo, bro.
I think if they move away from gimmicks and use that same effort to creating really cool Pokemons, we can get old school Pokemon back, where you didn't need none of that. You just had some really cool mons. And I feel like Digimon is going in that direction.
Or there's like 8 fucking regions, right? They just covered Arceus. Why not go to every region now? And this could be a new game every couple years.
Not even.
Go to every region and cover the legendary Pokemon. Make a story out of that.
Yeah. Or what every Pokemon fan wants, which is just one overworld of all the regions.
They're never gonna do that.
I know, because they don't want money. They don't want money.
Not that. It's that they're gonna have to keep doing that, bro.
Can I also add something? I'm tired of being a fucking little kid in these Pokemon games, son.
I'm tired of that shit too.
Can I be an adult? Can I be an adult? That shit makes way more sense than you telling me I let it.
I'm not Ash Ketchum, nigga. I'm 31, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they're bugging out.
At least they getting afros right now.
That's true.
It took them a while, but at least they getting afros right. Oh, Pokemon, man. Pokemon, and it sucks because we're both gonna be playing it, and my community already knows, son. Like, my community already knows, like, we're gonna be on this. Because my community, what we do is every time we catch a Pokemon, I tell them to give me a sex pun regarding that Pokemon, and that's the name of the Pokemon.
Yeah. That's some freaks over there, son.
It makes it fun when the community could go ahead and name your mons for you.
Yo, this nigga Gary. Yo, bro. I gotta stay away from y'all on y'all stream, son.
It's just it's fun. It's fun.
Y'all are bananas over there, son.
But before we get off the Pokemon thing, you going grass this time, or are you going?
Never. I would never go grass.
Fuego? You going Fuego?
Only time I went grass, bro, was for Trico.
Yeah.
Fact. There's no other reason for me to go grass.
I always go water because I hate catching water Pokemon. So I always go water, and I'm like, I would never need another water Pokemon. My starters are water.
Oh, I know your Pokemon teams be trash.
Not at all, son.
Going through the game.
Not at all. My Pokemon.
I know your Pokemon teams be doo-doo.
Nah, son. My mons be on point, son. My mons be on point. I'd be leveling up my mons to the point where by the time I get to the gym leader, them motherfuckers don't want to listen to me. I'd be losing on some foul shit. I'd be losing on some crazy shit.
Here you go.
Like, what you mean you don't want to tackle?
That's why you nigga level 27 still knows tackle. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Yo, bro. Yeah, fuck Pokemon, son. Fuck Pokemon. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit got me mad talking about that shit.
You hype for the Street Fighter movie?
No.
Well, 50 Cent is Balrog.
I should be hyped for that.
Yeah.
A nigga from Southside Jamaica, Queens, playing Balrog.
Hell yeah. I mean, Balrog is supposed to be Mike
It
Tyson
was
anyways.
better off getting Mike Tyson, bro. Facts.
Nah.
Balrog don't be saying a lot of shit. Mike Tyson.
You know
don't
what
say
it
a lot of
is?
shit, like-
Mike Tyson, I see
Word.
Mike Tyson like Prince. You put Prince and Mike Tyson in anything, they're just gonna always be them. So you
Nigga,
putting
Balrog is him.
I know, but it's like it wouldn't be Balrog, it'd be Mike Tyson in Street Fighter. He's too himself.
Yo, 50 Cent, and they couldn't even give him a better wig, bro. That shit look like they cut that shit out of construction paper, bro. Son, they're bugging. They're bugging, bro. I don't get what is wrong with animating shit. Like,
I think we're
they
gonna.
about-
I
they
think we're
about to
getting.
ruin Zelda. They about to ruin Zelda.
Oh,
son.
for sure. How do you explain Link talking in a movie when he's not supposed to? And also, we don't even know what story they're gonna use.
If I hear him scream, son.
It's just the character. Ha, hiya.
Yo. Like, whenever there's dialogue, the nigga can't be around.
Yeah. And it's again, what story would they pick?
Is hype. I know the actor is hype. Like, yo, I don't gotta say shit.
Nah, they're gonna make him talk.
I'm about to show up every day. And
I
chill.
had a theory that with the Mario movie, they were gonna just go all animated, and then they were gonna pull Avengers Endgame, and the last movie would have been like a Smash Brothers against Master Hand. That's what I thought they were gonna do. Because if you've seen the Mario movie, it starts off with Nintendo Studios, like Nintendo making movies. So that's what I thought they were gonna do. We do Mario, we do Zelda, we go to Fox, hit some Metroid. That's what I thought they were gonna do, and then at the end they come all together in the Smash Brothers against Master Hand. Joke's on you. Mario's not really from Brooklyn. He was a toy this whole time.
And that's your idea of the Super Smash Brothers movie.
You telling me if there would have been a Super Smash Brothers movie, your ass would not be in there.
I think there is one in there already. I think there's a Smash Brothers movie happening.
So what? They're gonna have the live action Zelda?
No, not with the live action. Get the fuck out of here.
You get
with
what I'm
this
saying?
live action.
That Zelda should have been animated. You seen the video
Yes.
of like the Zelda Ocarina of Time with the style of Studio Ghibli?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit looks magical, son.
Like, come on, son.
That shit looks magical.
Like, oh my god, son. This shit is so disgusting. This shit is so disgusting that they doing this shit to my boy, yo. Like, they just seen Mario get his second movie, bro.
Galaxy
And the first one Link gets is, yo, I don't even know where they're gonna film this shit, bro. Where Hyrule gonna be at?
They could do like where they did the Lord of the Rings movies. That shit would make sense. What was that, in Norwegian? In Scotland? Wherever they did fucking How to Train Your Dragon.
I get that.
It's just it shouldn't be live action.
Just
I have a feeling they're gonna make Ganon white.
Yo,
They gonna make
I
him
didn't
white.
even think of that, bro. Yo, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. This is why I don't watch these shits, bro. This is why I don't watch these shit. Facts. This shit is bugged out. This shit is bugged out, son. There's no
Damn,
excuse. There's no excuse, son.
Can we talk about how ass these last few Nintendo Directs have been, son?
Oh, dumpster juice, easily. Yo, I'm scared for the 40th anniversary.
There's nothing happening for that.
No, not for Mario, for Zelda. Zelda starts in February.
I don't
The
even.
40th anniversary starts in February.
I
bro.
hate how
I'm scared.
Nintendo's been treating Metroid.
What do you mean? They about to get a new game.
I know, but it felt like even when we saw the bike, it was just like it was like a 3-second. Here's Samus on a bike.
It's because
Boom.
You know what it is. We're in October now. I want to say next month, bro. We're gonna start seeing every type of trailer. Like, they really barely drop shit for that game.
I don't think
But
so.
yo, bro, but it makes sense though. The Switch 2 came out in June. Donkey Kong came out the month after, so they had to promote the fuck out of that. Oh, and they still had to promote Mario Kart. What came out after Donkey Kong? Something else came out, right?
Nah, Donkey Kong. Then we have now Pokemon. Then we'll have.
That's a miss. So we're gonna.
November is what, Kirby. Then December is Metroid, right?
Oh, so it gotta be yo.
No, that
It's over. It's over.
it's not that it's gonna be hot garbage. It's just that
They're not
Nintendo's
promoting
dropping.
any of these games.
That, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, and
They're
then
not promoting
Metroid.
any of these games,
Metroid
bro, until
got
a week before they come out.
Metroid got like the Metroid is in that same branch of like Star Fox and F-Zero, whereas like it's not that you're not important to this family, but you're the ugly cousin who has to stand at the back of the family pictures. You get what I'm saying?
Funny. Yeah. That's funny as fuck. This nigga's stupid.
You gotta stand at the edge of the photos.
Like, we only get a half of you in this shit. Oh man, son. I'm so tight. Gaming is in a weird place right now, bro. Gaming is definitely in a weird place. The PlayStation 6 already about to come out. The fact that it's even in talks is crazy to me, son.
This generation is the weirdest. I understand the state of the world.
Generation, it should be delayed, bro, because the generation for real, like they're just starting to get their legs.
Yeah.
These consoles.
Everybody's saying that Death Stranding 2 is the only game right now that feels like it was a next gen game in terms of how it looks and how it plays.
How it plays.
And look at how far into this gen we already are. This is also
I'll
the
be
weirdest.
saying it, you can't count like the first 3 years of the generation, bro.
It's also the weirdest time where it's like old consoles are getting full priced again.
Yeah.
That's
because all the games are getting remade.
It's crazy, son. The fact that if you would have bought a Switch during 2020, you would have gotten it cheaper than now. Because they about to boost that bitch up high, like OD. What do you think about the state of New York?
The state of New York?
The state of New York.
Nigga, this shit is in a state of emergency.
OD, bro. Yo.
What the fuck? That's a given.
You heard about Mayor Adams, son?
What he did now, son?
He's no longer running for mayor.
Oh, he was doing that?
Yeah, it was him, Mamdani, and Cuomo.
Yo, the fact that he was doing that is crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it was him, Mamdani, and Cuomo.
Why the fuck would he think that we even want him back? Like,
bro, for anybody who does not understand, and if you're not from New York, we, for some reason, elected what was essentially a club promoter as the mayor of New York City. Like, you could run into this man at any moment in Washington Heights, just at a random lounge. And he was our mayor. All right. So what came out, this thing is that apparently he had a side chick, and he made up a job to give this side chick a salary of 100. Oh no, this is Mayor Adams we're talking about. Mayor Adams didn't give a fuck about New York. All he gave a fuck about, he just wanted to be in the front of pictures all the time, son.
He's why there's no parking. Even more,
Mayor Adams was always like at the secret room at the back of the lounge with some Dominican chick. So apparently
he freak like that.
Yeah. So apparently he had a side chick, made up a whole job for her, gave her a salary of $160,000.
Oh, being a side joint? That's wild.
No, just like it was what was her? It was like head of head of public sports, some shit.
Wow.
Yeah, but she didn't do no work. Well, I mean, she did work, but she ain't doing what.
She was definitely the head of whatever.
And now she's coming with a tell-all book. And after she said that, was when he dropped out the race.
Of course. Telling you, son, it never fails, bro. It never fails, bro. These niggas just need to start like if you got money like that, you just need to start like fucking with bitches you grew up with, son. Like, just go hit the old hoes back up. Like, yo, listen, man.
It's just
we gonna work this out. Like, I know you're not gonna do me foul. Like,
it was sad the day that like me and my family moved out of New York but I don't look back at living in New York fondly, knowing where it is now. The pasolas, the catch, and
But another thing is, bro, like nigga, you was living in the Bronx, so like this shit was like doubly like insane for you, son.
But you know what it is too, bro. After I moved out of New York, you end up, and not only do you have parking, you realize that living in New York, you always living in the hardest difficulty of life.
That's a fact. But there's perks to that, like with everything.
No, it means literally like.
Tell me this.
Yeah.
Just really fast, bro. How many times you was up at 2 a.m, no food in the fridge unless you gotta cook, you don't feel like cooking, you don't want to order no food, but you want to go to the deli? You could do that?
No. I can't do that here where I'm at. When I was in New York, you could. But I will say this. You want to hear my rebuttal?
Come on, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Delis ain't what they used to be. Delis are more smoke shop than they are serving food now. Tell me I'm lying.
See, this how I know.
Tell me I'm lying, son.
See, yo, chat. I want everybody to take notice of this right now. I'm about to break
Tell
this
me
down.
I'm lying, son.
I'm about to break this down because
early 2010s, early 2010, early 2000 delis and bodegas are now what they are now, son.
Bro, even
Back
in
then,
the 2010s and the 2012s, if you didn't know the right bodega to go to, it was trash.
Nah,
it's still the same thing.
Nah, you was able to get yourself a sandwich. Now I get asked if I get asked if I want grabber way before if I want a honey bun, son.
This nigga lying, son. Yo, because you was in the Bronx. This is what I'm trying to tell you,
This
bro.
is everywhere.
This is what I'm trying. No, bro. In Brooklyn, that shit does not happen, son.
Nobody goes to Brooklyn, son. Y'all the most gentrified.
Oh my God.
Brooklyn is the reason why there's.
So people go to the Bronx? You trying to tell me people go up there?
Yes.
All right, bro.
For authenticity? For the last borough that's not gentrified? Hell yes. Son, Brooklyn is the reason why.
First of all,
no. Let me get this out before you go.
Go ahead.
Brooklyn is the reason why there's a New York City deli in Atlanta right now.
Brooklyn is the reason why.
Yes.
Can you cite your source?
Yeah, it's called gentrification, and the most gentrified borough is Brooklyn.
Okay, bro. I don't understand the point. Like, isn't that a good thing for you, for like people like you that are complaining about New York right now?
No. My complaints of New York and the gentrification that's happening in New York ties in together as what everything's wrong with New York. All the New Yorkers are leaving. All the posers are staying. And people like you that are still there are gonna hate life in New York because it's like there's no authenticity. Such as
I get my money up.
Oh no, you will. You will, bro.
So I'm good, son. Yo, like I feel like it's a trade-off, bro. Like, yeah, it's the hardest place to live in. It's the hardest place to live in.
Yeah.
But it's like you get the most out of what you like, not money-wise. Like I'm talking about like opportunity. For a lot of shit.
What I was gonna say with that point of it's the hardest place to live in, is what I was gonna go with that is that because not even financially, just overall.
I think financially. Well,
no, financially definitely.
I would say financially, bro, because I lived here my whole life, so I just know how to move in New York.
Yeah,
I've
same.
a lot of shit.
But what I meant to say was that when you decide to leave New York and you go somewhere else because you've lived your life in hard all the time, pause, whatever, ayo.
That's crazy.
Life everywhere is so fucking easy. You're like, what the fuck? It feels like you're Rock Lee with the weights on. And then you finally go somewhere else and the weights come off and you're like, oh shit. Like, for instance, right? I finish working in the Bronx. I come back home. It's around 8, 9 in the morning. I roll up to my little street, my little neighborhood, and I see like almost all the men of all the houses together in a circle. While I'm pulling up, I'm like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
What the fuck?
I'll pull up. My neighbor in front of me, really old white couple, sweetest people you could ever meet. Mm-hmm. He sees me get home. I get out the car. I'm looking at them. He goes, hey, Gary, come here. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? What's going on? I'm telling you, it's like all the head of like all the men of all the households are just like together. And I'm like, yo, what's up, Frank? What's going on? He's like, Gary, can you believe these deers are eating all of our flowers? And I'm like, bro, I'm like, I had to laugh like out loud because I'm like, bro, I remember being a kid walking past murals of people who just died there the day before.
Nah, I'm out.
And we out here talking about deers eating plants?
I'm out. How the fuck did we get here?
Like, that's what we talking about right now, son? That's why we got a coalition of dustiness right now. Early in the morning. Slippers, robes.
Yo, bro. Yo, man, New York is the shit, bro.
It will always be the shit. It will always be the shit.
That's one. Two, you get a lot of bang for your buck in New York, aside from rent. Aside from rent, you get a lot of bang for your buck here, son, if you know where to go. Three, you learn survival tactics.
Oh, yeah.
So fast in New York, like it's like it might be overnight you develop that shit.
Not even overnight. The first time you
fuck around and get into some shit that you're not supposed to be in, not minding your fucking business, you gonna learn that shit overnight. Like, oh shit.
No, not even. The first time your parents trust you to walk into school alone and they have to give you that talk of walking in the streets of New York with your fist balled up.
But that's us being born here, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the people that you talking about now that's running Brooklyn, allegedly.
Come on, bro. We gave them a name. They transplants. Come on. You know that's not
whatever,
allegedly.
bro. Whatever, bro. They come here and they think everywhere is Manhattan. And you know what's the irony? You know what's the fucking irony about like how these transplants is what you call them, right? Yeah. They treat New York. They treat it like it's dead ass Sex in the City. Like Manhattan is like this glorified.
The glorified, romanticized.
When Manhattan is dead ass. The most dangerous borough, son, by far, my nigga. By far. Like, first off, it connects to the Bronx. We're not even talking about the Bronx yet. From downtown, from the fucking what district is that? The Flatiron district and all that shit by the bridge and all that. Going up to 42nd Street is bananas. If you on the east side. If you on the east side, you are gonna get into some shit.
I don't think people underestimate
to be on the west side.
I think people underestimate how ghetto you can easily find yourself in New York.
Bro, you can fuck around and walk around the wrong block and be in a whole nother type of neighborhood. Yo, son.
Yeah.
Yo, the perfect example. Yo, the most perfect example, bro. I'm gonna bring up Manhattan because you know you drive a lot and you mostly be in Manhattan when you drive and shit, right?
Yeah.
When you are on Park Avenue, right? And you go from you hit 3rd Avenue. Let's say 3rd Avenue. And you're on 96th Street.
I was on 3rd Avenue today.
Bro, if you on 3rd Avenue going if you're on 96th Street going north and you hit 3rd Avenue, bro, and you look to your left and you look to your right. If you go right,
it's two different worlds.
And hit 97th. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, it's like a loading screen, son. You just walk through a portal, my nigga. You're in Harlem.
I'll give you.
It's not even Harlem. It's not even Harlem. It's pre-Harlem.
Yeah. That's funny because that's where I was working today. I was all up and down Lexington and Lenox. The funny thing is, I could give you one better. If you drive down 2nd Avenue,
facts.
There's a part where you go from the Bronx to 2nd Avenue that halfway through it's just like the Upper West Side. Everything's clean. There's nothing but things. But the beginning of 2nd Avenue is nothing but war-torn streets, construction that's never finished.
Son, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
The projects leading
the second. That shit like they get their tools and shit to go fuck with the Van Wyck from there.
The second you get to 87th, where that hospital is when everything changes.
Yeah, bro. Oh my god, son. Yo, Manhattan is so crazy, son. Manhattan is dead ass crazy. The fact that like that 96 shit, that was the perfect time for me. That was the perfect time for me to bring that shit up.
In the Conjuring side.
Conjuring.
Yeah, we can go tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
There's another Insidious movie.
You're off on Mondays?
Yeah, they changed my schedule.
I'm gonna call her and tell her we're gonna go see it.
Yeah, we could go tomorrow.
Oh, what are you doing?
We're doing a special to see if within 5 episodes of me and Kenya and Meshi, Dante, this is my brother, my sister, they're saying hi to you.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put my screen back up so I can see y'all. My fault.
We're gonna see if after 5 episodes, if it's good enough to start a podcast. Right now, we're just talking about New York and the
Yeah,
crazy.
because we don't even know the name of this shit yet.
5 episodes of
Damn,
what?
this shit hit me with an ad.
What?
I'm not a
5
sub.
episodes
That's
of what?
crazy.
Just 5 episodes to kind of like see
Of us
if
talking.
it. Just
Oh,
talking,
like you guys making your own 5 episodes.
And then if it does good, then we'll officially do the podcast.
Got you.
We were talking about Demon Slayer earlier. Do you want?
Masterpiece.
Fucking
Masterpiece.
love that show.
That's the reaction. That's the reaction we need.
I was telling them how horrible my seat was and how stuck laying down the whole entire time.
Yo, at least somebody didn't
For
pee on
3
you.
hours.
At least somebody didn't pee on you. Y'all seen that? The dude that peed on somebody.
Oh
in the movie
yeah,
theater?
during the Demon Slayer. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, and they unlocked a new breathing form on that motherfucker. They beat the shit out of him.
White boy Curtis, I don't want you to think that I was completely ignoring you, man. It's something that we're just doing. So hopefully when you come by and we're playing a video game, you could chill with us. But you have a great night, my brother. You know what it is too? Is when you're doing a podcast or whatever it is that we're doing, right now it's just basically just chatting at live. It's hard for it to replay good when you have to constantly refer to the chat. So it's one of the reasons why me and Kenya Meshi want to wait till the end of the stream to like do an open forum and talk with you guys. It's also, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's very scummy. It's a way to make sure y'all stay at the end also, because then y'all get to talk to us.
It's very scummy.
It is. I tell people all the time whenever I do like stupid content creator scummy stuff, I let people know. Like I remember when I got my 2 community strikes for streaming Sonic Frontiers early, and I did my first clickbait video because I couldn't stream no more.
Yeah,
I said
you gotta resort to that type of shit, son. They be trying to stop the flow.
But never again, man. Never again will you ever see me do a Sonic game. That community got it. If there's a community game, if there's a community I'm afraid of, it's the Sonic community.
Sonic got it. Yeah.
They come for you.
They have pitchforks and all that, son.
They don't play, son. Like at all. They don't play.
It is mad annoying.
How about you, man? How are you?
Ooh, me?
What's new since the last time we did one of these?
What is the last one we did?
Last year. I think right before the Game of the Year awards. Kind of like now. It's around this time where we get the itch.
Hey, man, this shit getting crazy. Yo, bro, you gotta. All right, yo, I gotta grow up, son. I gotta grow up. All
So
right.
when we start getting guests and we bring in your brother Mike, we won't be able to say nothing, son.
Yeah, bro, this shit is gonna be crazy. I mean, good for the most part, bro. Just getting back into the flow of the streaming shit, making content. It feels like fun to do this shit again.
Yeah.
And
I think
I gotta get a bunch of ideas out now.
I think that's the important middle ground when it comes to this content creating thing. Like for example, like when I first started, I used to have the YouTube Studio app on my phone. I no longer have that. Because well, when you do this content creating stuff, it's a numbers game. And if you're constantly
you can download your content from that app directly.
No, but the thing is when you're in a constant state of seeing the numbers go up and go down and go up and go down, as someone who I've proudly shared Hood Early Release with, you know what it's like when those numbers hit, and you know how it feels when those numbers don't hit. And if that shit catches you in a week where you're just having a really bad week, and you know it could affect you. That's why when everybody asks me like, oh, what's it like being a content creator? What kind of tips do you guys have? What?
Can you take
For the
2
love of the
minutes
game.
and try these?
For the love of the game.
Peanut butter cup.
I'm on a diet.
It's
Yeah,
No,
said
no,
I'm
no,
on
no,
a
no.
diet?
He's on a diet.
I'm on a diet. Yeah, sorry. They're trying to give me some Reese's Pieces. It look
it's
Damn.
Reese's Pieces.
I'm about to go to the store now.
Oreos.
okay. I believe you guys. Can
Take
I
a
smell
bite.
it? I can smell it.
Take
I'm
a
about
bite.
to
Just
take
a
a
bite.
bite. No.
Take a bite. I'll finish.
Wait.
That's how it starts. That's how it
Take a bite.
starts.
Starts.
No,
Take a
that's
bite,
how it
my
starts.
Yo,
That's
he's
how it
steak.
starts.
Take a bite of the crop,
Nah,
son.
son. Been eating salads for like two days now.
Take a bite of the crop, son. I'm
Nah, man. Here's the thing: when it comes to like dieting and working out, I need to, I need to be fully in. I need to be fully in. And these two love sabotaging me, son. They love sabotaging me.
I'm crying.
You want to know?
son.
You want to know what's new with me since the last time? Since the last time we did this, bro, I'm up 30 pounds. That's not funny.
I'm weak.
It's not funny. The person that I'm over here bumping uglies with, there's just something about
Yo.
messing with someone who's skinny that does not eat food but loves to order food. And I don't like wasting food.
I don't like wasting food either.
Son,
I don't like wasting food either.
I don't like wasting food. And then when you like messing with somebody that's skinny, that always wants to have like food in front of them to munch on, and then they leave it half, I can't do that.
Yeah, nah.
I can't.
I'll just
And
eat the rest of the food,
bro,
myself.
and you would just keep on going and going, and then one day you take a picture and you're like, yo, that's me.
Damn,
I'm at
that's
that
probably
point.
what's
I'm at
happening
that
to you.
point right now, son. I'm like, that's me. I gotta change something because we not 20 no more.
Just walk. Stop getting your big ass in the car. Walk.
Son, and then that's the other thing. Like my job is sitting down, then my other job, YouTube, is sitting down. Like it's to the point where my body's catching up with my arms, and I don't look that muscular no more, son. I look proportioned.
Crying. I'm crying, son. Y'all,
I look
nah,
proportioned.
son. They was really about to choke you out over some Reese's Pieces. That's
OD,
funny as
they
fuck.
trying. Yo, they saw me eat a whole shit of salad with just one pork chop. I ate the whole salad first, left that pork chop for last, so I could
I'm
savor
crying.
it. And they want to come into my room talking about here's some Reese's mixed with Oreos.
I'm crying, son. I mean, yeah, I don't know, bro.
You skinny, bro. You don't have to worry about this, and you got
No,
a great
bro, but
metabolism.
I was fat though. I was
Yeah.
fat though, son.
Yeah, you're
niggas
gonna have his
forget.
own jiggle figures, bro. I got titties now. This is
You
not
guys
fun.
want jiggle physics? Then I'm out. All right.
I think we can open up the forum for anybody. Chat. We're gonna open up the forum because we're about to call it. Whatever you guys want to talk
Yeah, he
about,
talking
whatever
about
questions y'all
jiggle
have,
physics. We
bro.
definitely-
OD, son. I didn't feel it till I went like this summer in the pool, and I jumped in. And as I jumped in, I could feel everything just jiggle up and down. I was like, nah, son, I gotta change.
Oh, damn, now that I think about it.
I had invited
that the whole
everybody.
summer.
There's another thing that's new. My mom had beat cancer, and then it came back, like right before her 50th. So I had sent out invitations for that pool party that I was planning, where it was just gonna be like a lot of creators, and then we was gonna live stream it.
Mhm.
But then my mom was on and off with wanting to do her 50th birthday. She had lost her hair again because she's doing chemo all over again. So we didn't know what we wanted to do. So I was just like in this weird place where I just didn't want to like host that.
Yeah,
Like I had saved the money. Like everything was done. All I needed was people to show up. So I was like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do it. Do you remember the date that I told you that we was gonna do it? It was like
like the 25th of like July or some shit, right?
I didn't do it. The next week after that, Kai Sanat and AMP throw their own pool party with content creators, and that shit blows up on the internet. What we was gonna do in my house didn't happen, and then they did it, and then it blew up like crazy. When I tell you it was gonna be like us and other creators and just have like a fun pool party, I came up with mini games, like everything. I had bought like a card game where like we debate shit of like pop cultures and stuff. I bought
I was gonna win all
speakers.
that shit.
I bought speakers with microphones so we could make teams. Somebody stands on one side of the pool, the other people stand on the other side of the pool, and we debate the cards stuff. I had bought a tug of war rope so we can have
That would've
people
been
stand
fun.
on one side of the pool up, and you get what I'm saying? Like I had
That would've been
everything
fun.
planned, bro. But yeah, no, my
Somebody
mom's
would-
good
somebody
now.
would've- Somebody would have been flying through the water like it was the
OD.
Kingdom Hearts opening.
It would have been Mike.
I'm weak. I'm weak. Yeah, his big ass.
Gary, brother, Wicked wants to see titties. LOL. I
That's
can't with
crazy.
y'all. I can't with y'all.
That's crazy, son.
Have y'all seen the Anita trailer? If so, what do you think
Anita.
about it? Anita.
Anita Baker?
Well, while
Hello?
my chat goes ahead and throws out some questions or something, y'all remember? You remember what was going on last year around this time? History was being made, son.
What happened around this time last year?
Drake and Kendrick.
Oh wow, that shit was funny as fuck.
I only bring that up
Damn,
because
it's been a year. Wow.
I only bring that up because Cardi and Nicki have been on my timeline this whole entire time.
Oh my god. We'll be here for another 30 minutes, bro. Talking about that shit. Son, I didn't know anything that was going on until like 2 days ago. No bullshit. They was making fun of each other's kids or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, they went real old school with it.
Son, when Cardi said, "Your son's favorite color is 5."
Gary, did you save in Hades?
Yeah. Son, when she said, "Your son favorite color is 5." Here's my thing, right? As them being two New York women, there's just some battles you can't win regardless of how good of a rapper you are. And that is going up against somebody who's authentically funny as Cardi. And the funny thing is that anytime you go to the mall, like the mall by my house, you will always run into Cardi because she lives here in Jersey too. Like my brother and sister have run into her like 3 or 4 times. She's like the coolest person you can ever run into. She ain't gonna buy you shit, but she's gonna sit down and have a conversation with you, say hi to her.
Crying, son.
Bro, it's just, I don't know where I stand on it in terms of like who raps better than who, but I really, yeah, Roman's Revenge is on another level, but I just love Cardi because she's authentically herself.
Yeah, I've seen people say that. So I'll give her that. Because one thing about me, like the women rappers and shit like that, I really don't listen to their shit like that. Like Nicki was the last one that I was really listening to, bro.
Yeah.
So like, and it took a lot for niggas to listen to Nicki, too. Like niggas wasn't trying to listen to Nicki either back then. You get what I'm saying? So.
But at what point
she was just rapping her ass off so crazy that it was no way you could not listen to it.
But then also to make an argument against that, like at what point are you okay with passing down the crown?
I feel like that's what everybody's saying about Nicki, right?
You get what I'm saying? Like at what point?
She's just probably what I've seen.
Because I distinctly remember when Nicki was coming up. When Nicki was coming up, Lil' Kim did not want to give her the crown, and at that time, Lil' Kim was arguably the one holding it because Remy was in jail.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and now she's playing the same game that was done to her with someone. Not saying that Cardi probably deserves it. There's probably 2 or 3 other women rappers that are probably better than her, but it's like that mean girl thing, and I think that's a lot of things that women don't understand. Like sometimes, more often than not, y'all own enemies. Like
niggas too, but I feel like it's just highlighted more with women because they're not in the space frequently, like as rappers,
or even privy to it.
That too.
Or even privy to it. There's multiple times in my life where I was with a girl and her friend was egging on something to happen between me and them. And it's like, yo, do you really know who you be hanging around with? Like
That's
they will snake you
bro.
like crazy.
that.
And not even because they like you, just because they can have the bragging rights to say I did that. I don't think guys are like that. I think guys can. I think guys can
don't
easily
think
get
that
into.
far ahead,
We
bro.
can easily get into a fist fight and be friends with that dude for life afterwards.
That ass. It's a lot of And you know what's mad funny? I've been asking chicks that way more now, and they all have the same answer. Like it's hard for girls to be friends with each other. That's what they tell me. They don't never want to get in depth about it too.
Yeah.
They'll be like, yo, it's just hard for girls to be friends with each other because there's a lot of fakeness and yada yada yada. I'm like, damn, like.
And again,
all
it's
that?
not that that doesn't exist with guys. It's just I think it's more easier to spot with guys. You can tell when somebody's just hanging around with you and they're actually haters.
That's
Like
a fact.
I noticed that a lot when I was working for the elementary school that I was working with. There was this one dude who I can always tell didn't really like me, but always edged me on. And when the Knicks were in everything that happened last year with the Knicks, y'all remember I did that video on Instagram and it blew up. I can feel that motherfucker was seething because he's a huge basketball fan, and me, I'm just one of those dudes that just watch the finals.
Yeah.
So me getting all that clout from that on Instagram and seeing like, oh, bro, his colors, he can help himself.
It be like that though, son. That's just the way it goes sometimes. That shit really does suck, boy. He be alright.
I think we can end it with this.
Just wasn't his turn yet, I guess.
We can end it with this. Last little 5 minutes before we call it. As someone who watches sports, where do you stand with gambling when it comes to watching sports? Because for me, I feel like that ruined watching sports with your friends.
The same shit as fantasy basketball and football.
I never got into that. But
I'm yo, this is my first year doing fantasy league again in like almost 10 years, bro. And I don't even want to watch the games.
Yeah.
Now I don't feel like watching the games. And I told myself, I'm like, yo, watch me just pay attention to these players because I'm getting my ass bust this week. And what you gonna call it? All I care about is my players doing good. I'm not even watching my team play.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I remember the time when we would get together and watch like UFC and we watch the fights, the preliminaries and everything. But seeing how much making gambling on sports legal has affected people and they don't understand that gambling addiction is a real thing. Like I know motherfuckers out there watching sports. Like, did you ever watch the Adam Sandler movie Uncut Gems?
Yeah, I love that movie.
You remember the very last scene where he's just like hoping that this game with Kevin Garnett goes the way he wants, and he's having like this almost, not to pervert that movie, but it's almost like this orgasmic feeling that everything he's betting on is going the way that he wants.
Yeah.
That's how it's like watching sports with dudes now. Because they always got a parlay, they always got a leg, and God forbid they lose. Bro, I know guys taking their unemployment money and putting it on parlays that never hit.
Son, you gotta be in it to win it, my nigga.
Nah, son, I'm glad I grew up with the mama
I got dudes
that
at work
because
that's doing shit like that, bro.
That's why I'm scared.
That's why I'm scared to gamble, son. Because I know, me, son. I'm gonna just put like 20 here, 20 there, and then that's it. I see what I get from that, bro. But I ain't about to put half my check, 25% of my check. I'm not doing none of that shit, bro. Hell no.
It's scary, son. It's scary and people don't see like that it's a real addiction. And people just keep to close it out. My first ever sponsor was for Carnival Cruise. They treated me like royalty. All they needed me to do was just a room review. Right? I go over there. We have all the restaurants that you needed reservations, we got free reservations for. We didn't have to pay. When we went to the casino, they gave us free drinks and they gave us like a $500 credit to play. Which I always, whenever I go to the casino, I play with my mom. My mom loves playing craps. That's a game. She loves it. First 3 days, we're doing great. Fourth day, the $500 I had brought with me to just, gamble around with, I'm down bad, bro. I'm talking about like I started the night with like 200. I'm down to like my last $50. And I finally hit. I go ahead and I make a bet on the field. Somebody rolls the dice, it hits the number that I bet on. I double that 50, it's 100. Usually what I do at this point, my mom had gone to the bathroom, so she's not eyeing me. It's just me and a couple of dudes at the table. I take that 100 and I leave it on the bet. Mind you, me and my mom, we only played $25, $50. I left 100 there. Dude rolls, boom, doubles that. So now I don't only have 100, I have 300. I leave the 300 again.
This nigga's bugging.
I don't pick it up, I leave it there again. He rolls, boom, hits it again. I double the 3. I'm at 6 now. I leave the 6.
Yo.
And when I tell you the adrenaline rush that I felt leaving that 6 on the table, listen, I thank my mother for teaching me how to gamble, because I can see how somebody could get addicted to that feeling. Gladly I hit again, 1200. I did not gamble for the rest of that cruise. But when them dice hit that table, it felt like everything went in slow motion. My fingertips are tingling. Bro, that's dangerous, son. And these motherfuckers are going through this shit every time. And there's somebody out there. There's somebody out there putting thousands of dollars on a Knicks game.
Oh my god, that's why I don't want to gamble. I don't want to bet on the Knicks at all this season, bro.
Hoping Jalen Brunson's gonna save them and they gonna pay their rent.
What I'm saying, I don't want to do this, bro. That'll probably be like when I make my tickets, I'm not putting anybody from the Knicks, bro. Like ever.
Son, it's scary, and all of that to say is like, just man, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation, because you don't know what feeling of euphoria is gonna hit you, and you're just gonna want to always chase that. That term, chasing the dragon, is a real thing, son.
Yeah.
It's a real thing, and y'all need to be careful. All right, my boy. I think this is good.
I'm about to start gambling this week. What's the
Nah. I gave a whole ass PSA. You'll be here like, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do that shit anyway.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're gonna try to do this every Sunday, at least just like a little wrap up, a little thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you missed it, or if you guys want to, like laugh again throughout the week, I hope you guys rewatch this. And if you do rewatch it, please let us know in the comments after the video that you guys liked it. If you really, really, really didn't like it and you fuck with me and you fuck with KU, the best thing you could do is share this on your timeline. That's the best thing you could do. Like I said, we're going to try to do 5 episodes. And if in 5 episodes we feel like it hits, we might just actually start a podcast. And this becomes a regular thing.
My boy is a used car salesman.
Listen, man. You know GameStop taught us how to sell. We was out there trying to sell GPGs and all this other stuff.
Son, I hated doing all that shit, bro. Please don't remind me. Hated doing all that shit, son. That was how you got hours too. That shit was so corny.
You guys have a good night. KU is back with Street Fighter for anybody who needs some Street Fighter content.
Facts,
so please go check him out. I'm trying to get him and his brother to do Little Nightmares 3 because I feel like that shit will be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So fingers crossed. I think you said you was about to cop some Sonic, and you might do some Mario Kart.
Facts.
He might do some Mario Kart. So if you guys want some
Mario Kart and Street Fighter tonight.
If you guys are not ready to go to bed yet, go over to KU's.
Sub up.
Of course.
I'm gonna hit the I'm gonna end the stream and then we're gonna fire it right back up, probably in like 20 minutes.
All right, man. Thank you so much for giving me your time, bro. Maybe next Sunday if we're free. Who knows?
Yes,
we'll see.
Sir. Stream, I appreciate y'all. And same thing with y'all. Go on over to Gary's stream. Matter of fact, put the shit in the chat right now.
We're gonna do the collaboration. Or you know what, Mr. A, Wicked, if y'all can go ahead and drop KU's link with a funny GIF, that'd be amazing. Something predominantly homophobic would be great.
Wow, that's funny as hell. Okay, yeah, I'll just put it in the video title.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but you already know. After this ends, we'll do the collaboration thing later.
All right, bet. To save just in case. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna start the TikTok stream too.
Me, I'm done for tonight. But we finished Hades 2, so I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for some more Silent Hill. Don't buy Silent Hill, Dante. Don't. $70. That shit is 10 hours long and it's ass. Shit ain't scary at all.
I'm cool.
Should have gone with Dying Light.
I'm cool with that. Niggas is crazy, son.